Hello, so I wanted to talk a little bit about how I use references. Even if it's like super stylized, I do look at people beforehand. I usually use two screens, so I usually have my references on the left one and I work on this one. But for now, I'll keep everything on one screen. First up, you'll see that I have opened PureRef. PureRef is something that a lot of artists use to keep their references on their screen while working on something. You can get it on pureref.com and it's free to use if it's for yourself or personal use. And it's really neat because it doesn't have a big UI, which is very nice. If you click with your right mouse button, then you see the settings. Here you can save, load, and you have like overlay always on top, or you can even hide the background and stuff, but I usually keep it like this, honestly. And then I'm going to hunt for some references. For my stylized work, a website that I really love to use is called Earth's World. When I found this website, it was like the holy grail. Like, there's so many interesting pictures. I think it's someone that goes to these like American fairs, like county fairs or whatever. Takes pictures of interesting people over the years. You can already see the interesting faces popping up. Look how many of these in 2013. Like, these are albums I can click on. So let's go to the Clark County Fair. What I love about this is these are real looking people. So not the fake airbrush type of advertisement looking people. These are like everyday people. And these images are just so good. As a reference, these are perfect. Like all body shapes, body types, and these are so useful when you work on any character related stuff to bring some life and character into your designs. I really recommend this website. So yeah, this is a big inspiration. And besides this website, I like to go to Pinterest. It kind of depends on what I've been looking up and stuff, what my feed looks like. So right now I've been going to pottery class, so you'll see a lot of pottery, stuff like that. This algorithm is based on what you click on. So maybe in the beginning you think like, oh, I don't like Pinterest, I don't know why it's useful. Once you start creating boards for things and start pinning images to those boards, it becomes very useful. I've been using some of them for years. For example, this one, character designer stuff. I pin all these characters, designs, sketches, things that look cool or inspire me. I'll pin that to this board. If I'm ever lost, I don't know what to create or what kind of vibe I want to go for, I look at this board. Or sometimes I grab something straight up from here and create a model from it using this as a reference. And then of course, credit the artist. Another of the boards that have been really helpful for me are the reference, real reference, whatever. You can see these are pictures from the Earth's World website. You'll find a bunch of them in here as well. But I'm generally looking for a lot of like interesting people. So again, of course, I'll have the pretty polished people in here as well. But I love these type of pictures, like where you can really see body shapes, you know, different kinds of postures, characters. Like this also like almost looks like character. He has like the red nose, popping belly, and a lot of bags that he's carrying around. Like he looks like a really, oh well, the description, a typical American tourist. Well, that's kind of what it is, right? I'm gonna pin this, so I'm gonna search for a reference, my reference board, and I just click it and then it's saved on that board. And then if I scroll down, I see images that are sort of in the same vibe as the image I have right here. So if I'm looking for something with this type of body, for example, it can really help to just find one and then scroll down. You'll find a lot of references. So if I find something that I want to use, for example, let's say we're creating a postman, a delivery guy, postman type of person, and I want him to have like the jolly belly and walk around with a lot of bags, for example. He has his little envelopes and cards in, or newspapers, whatever he's delivering. This could be a good reference for that. What I do is I can just click and drag the image and then I have it in my PureRef. If I press Ctrl N, I can create a note. I can type postman character, for example, so I know what I'm going for. Let's continue with the idea of a postman. How would I do that? Well, this is a policeman, I think, but I would really like to use this picture as well. So I'll use that one. This guy as well. Also a very nice reference for that. And these are like more like body type references, right? So I'm not looking at the face yet. I'm just looking at the body type. And the clothing, I don't care about yet. It's really just body type. So just anything that catches my eye or sort of inspires me in a way for this character, I just drag it. I think it's very important to take some time for this step in the process. You'll see a lot of AI generated stuff in here as well, like even stuff probably that I pinned on my boards. It's just, you can't really get around it, especially if you're doing stuff fast. It just slips in there, you know, and sometimes it's just, well, if it sparks an idea, it helps you spark an idea, so be it. What if I look for postman? These could be more like outfit type of references. Let me put this always on top. It's probably easier. Things that are a bit like different, like these belong together, I feel in my head. Like these are body type of references, and this is gonna be more like outfit type of references. So I put that over here. Or maybe also prop type of references, I guess. Like I would love if he's holding like a stack of mail. I just typed in mailman to see if it will come up with different ones. And I do like this outfit as well when it's like the shorts. Like this. Perfect. I went type of vintagey over here, but I think it would be real cute in a way if it's like he has like the body type like this and then maybe he's wearing the shorts, you know? I think that would be kind of cute. Here, a reference image for the back side. What about mailman bag? I just wanted to see the bag a little bit, like how do they... It seems like a pretty simple like leather bag. And maybe this is again a bit more vintage than this one is. But I think it could like work together, right? So now I go back to my real reference board to see if I can find some interesting faces. And I don't necessarily need a face like, oh, that's gonna be it. I just want some inspiration. For example, this guy could be interesting. So I'm gonna place this one a bit more to the side because these are references for faces. I like the skinny faces, but I'm going for like a bigger guy. The face needs to be a bit bigger as well. I could also, of course, decide to go for a woman instead of a guy. I might do that, so I'm saving this woman as well, just in case. Kind of like this one as well. I like the mustache of this guy. Is this Danny DeVito? I don't know. But another mustache, this guy, maybe this guy as well. Let's keep it like this. I kind of forgot to write this down, but what's also really good to do and what I like doing is write some keywords to describe this character because I want to make sure that it comes back into the sculpt. What are some character traits of this guy? Well, he's a postman. I'm not sure if that's a character trait, but that's his job at least. So I'm gonna write that down. I don't want him to be like an angry or cranky character. I want it to be a bit like jolly or something. So I'm gonna write jolly. Santa vibes in terms of personality or what he comes across. Sweet, slow in terms of speed. Like he doesn't run to get his post stuff done. He takes his time, you know? And you can go really far with this. Does he have kids? Does he have a wife? Blah, blah, blah. It can really help if you want to create a character that has a lot of layering and character. Stops for chat, always social. He's not fashionable. Like this, it's not fashionable. Well, I guess this guy might be fashionable. He has rings and bracelets and everything. Okay. I'll take that back. That guy is pretty fashionable. So this is something I can work with. And what I can do also, if I want to continue and add another reference here, is look at some style references. So these are my references for my character, which are very important to have from real pictures. So not something that's already been interpreted. So if I'm only going to look at postman that already exists in 3D, that's something that's already gone through this process by an artist. So I want to do this myself, design it myself. That's why I'm not looking at postman. But I do want to look at style references. So I go to my 3D folder, which is highly contaminated with AI art. I'm very aware of this, but yeah, excuse me. So the style I want to go for. So I can scroll through all my 3D references, like is it going to be something simple like this, for example, or is it going to be more detailed like this? There's many different styles that we can go for. So I always have a little look, and maybe more into this type of vibe. Small Town Murders, I don't know this. Is it a game? Like it could fit in this type of universe maybe. Here the shapes are very readable, kind of bulky. The hair is not too detailed. I also kind of like this one. Oh, this is the guy from Luca. That might be a good reference as well. Did he ever open his eyes in the movie? I cannot remember. So very stylized. Okay, so let's keep it like this. This is overall his description. It's a postman character, jolly, Santa vibes, sweet, slow, always stops for a chat, is very social and not fashionable. His age is also pretty good to mention. His age would be, how old would he be? Maybe 65? Taking it easy because he's almost retiring and stuff. These are style references, face references, outfit, body references. You can make it as neat and nice as you want, but I usually keep it pretty messy like this, and it's usually a lot bigger as well with a lot of references. But this is a good starting point, I think, and you can actually start sculpting right now with some good guidance from your references. That's how I gathered this and how I started out. I'm actually almost kind of excited to start this, so maybe I'll actually start sculpting this postman, because why not? We have the references ready and the idea ready. So, and I cannot wait to put this guy in these shorts. It's gonna look pretty cool and cute, I think. Okay, well, hopefully this was useful in a way, or you enjoyed watching it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.